Title it.
All right, we are live. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be in the kitchen today. And we're going to be making lunch. We're gonna wing a salad because we just went in our fridge and grabbed whatever that we had. So I will join in right now. Ooh, hello everybody! We're live and we're in the kitchen today. So welcome and thank you for joining me here today. I can sort of see the chats. I'm pretty far away, but yeah, if you guys have questions, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to answer them, but have fun, enjoy. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how we build our salads and how we build our dressings. So you're gonna see it kind of real time happening right here, and I'll share with you guys kind of how we do that. So first up, let's build the salad. So normally in the kitchen, we've got Nate making either the salad or the dressing, and I'm making either the salad or the dressing. We kind of switch off, like he'll blend the dressing and I'll chop the veggies or vice versa. So we can get that done pretty quickly. But if just one of us, mostly Nate, because Nate makes a lot of the food lately, he will do both, and you can start with either or, dressing or salad, doesn't really matter. But I like to do the salad first, personally. So what we want to start with is our greens, our leafy green base, and you can have any kinds of greens that you want. Like, we liked romaine. Romaine is kind of our typical base. We've got endive. You can do cabbages, mixed green, spinach, chard, kale, any of the greens that you want. And remember, it's not about having huge amounts of like one or two things. It's more about having smaller amounts of multiple things so that you get a wider variety of foods into your diet to feed your gut microbiome. So that's why we have lots of, like smaller amounts of lots of things instead of just doing lots of romaine, lots of tomatoes in a big giant salad. We want to have the same amount of calories, if not more, but have like lots of variety. So we start with the leafies. And we're going to do today, this is kind of just stuff that we had in the fridge. So it's not like it's any special recipe or anything like that. We're just making lunch together and I'm showing you how we build our lunches. So I found these two beautiful little, they're kind of like baby romaines, sort of. They're the mini ones, but they're really substantial. These are probably the biggest minis that I've seen before. So we will chop these. Now again, we don't always wash all of our produce. Not saying that's a good thing, but we don't always wash all our produce. So I'm just going to chop these up real quick. I like to chop them lengthwise as well. First up, I don't know if you guys can see this very well. Let me move these mangoes. All right, so we chop lengthwise, and then we chop crosswise. And I should probably be doing this on a flexible cutting board. So here's one. Now these are our bowls. For those asking, these bowls we got these ones at Walmart. I think they were like $5 each. They are probably our favorite ones right now, but I do have other ones. If you're in Canada, Superstore has some awesome different kinds that you can get. But yeah, we're gonna put the lettuce for the first salad in here. There we go. And then we will chop the second head. Lengthwise first. I just like to have smaller chunks of lettuce. It's more enjoyable to eat than the long ones. And then crosswise. And I like it nice and thin. The thinner the lettuce, the more enjoyable for me. But you can chop it however you like. And if you guys want to enjoy my new course, my mini course on Checkmate Your Cravings, that mini course is currently in the bundle. It's being launched in the new raw vegan bundle. The link is in the chat as well as in my bio. It's everywhere that you can. If you don't have the link, send me a message and I'll get you the link so that you can grab the bundle. The bundle is only here until April 11th, so go grab it. My course, regular retail, is going to be $77, and Nate's course is $77 as well. So together, if you wanted his course teaching you how to grow the sprouts and microgreens, and my course about Checkmate Your Cravings, even with the 40% off, you're still not going to get it for this price. So if you wanted both of those courses, now is the perfect time to get it, because it's only $49 for the raw bundle, so you can get everything, all 36 items like Chris Kendall, Karen Ramsey. We've got a sushi course in there. There's the group collaboration book, that's the potluck, raw vegan potluck. There's like over 50 recipes in there. There's the new recipe book that I made with Chef AJ. That's in there as well. There's so much gold in this new bundle, and everything is brand new. It's not like any of the other bundles. This one is actually completely brand new. We made all brand new stuff for this specific bundle. So if you want all the new stuff, now's the time to get it. So then we're gonna chop up our endive. Endive, or chicory, is actually one of the best things that you can eat for your gut microbiome. This is a really, really good one. And when Nate and I are gonna be going live on Instagram at 2 p.m. PST today, we're gonna be talking about our gut microbiome tests, our results, and all that good stuff. So please join in then so that we can talk about that and you can learn a little bit more. We're gonna add some endive to our salads. And again, see, you don't need a lot. Some people say, well, broccoli gives me gas or bloating or whatever, or sunchokes, for example. We're gonna grate some sunchokes today. Sunchokes give me gas and bloating. It's not the vegetable that is causing the issue. It's more that the fact that your gut microbiome is weaker, and it just needs a little bit of TLC, a little tender love and care to help build the microbiome so that you can digest more of those. For example, let's get right to the roots here. So these are sunchokes. Oh, I can see a few comments. Got the bundle yesterday, it's awesome. Eating some sunchokes, that's awesome. Yes, here are the sunchokes, everybody. Thank you so much for your wonderful comments, and I'm so grateful that you guys are enjoying the bundle. There's so many goodies in there. So these are sunchokes. This one here, I actually harvested from John Kohler's garden myself. I dug it up. So this is gonna be a really tasty one. This one we got from International Marketplace here in Vegas. It looks really good too. They look pretty comparable, fresh, and good to go. So the thing is that most people, when they find a new item to include into their diet, they might eat a whole bunch of it all at once. Or they really like sunchokes, so they have like 2 or 3 cups steamed with a salad or something like that, and then they get a little bit of gas or bloating because they're not used to eating that much of it in one go, or they haven't had it for a couple of months and they need to go slow with it. So start slow with new foods, and you could even just start with half of this or even just a quarter of this and grate it in your salad. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got the grater here, and I'm just gonna move these over so that I can don't have a lot of room here, but it's all good. So I love these cutting boards. These are flexible cutting boards because you can chop on them and then just dump into the salad. It's so much easier. Just put this up here for now. So what I like to say is start slow with new foods like sunchokes and just have like a quarter. You could even chop this in half and grate just half of it. Share it with your partner, because these last pretty good in the fridge, especially if they're sealed in like a green container, or you use one of the green bags that are reusable. you can do that and they'll stay fresher longer. Or if you have a garden and you grow your own sunchokes, leave them in the ground until you're ready to use them, because that's the best way to preserve the roots. So we're just going to grate this one. And honestly, that's really all you need. You don't need a whole bag of them with every salad. You just need a small amount with each one. I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna actually put this in our dressing, because why not, right? So let's see, what else can we do here? I've got these other roots. I think I'm going to slice the daikon. So this is a purple daikon radish. This, I believe, is a watermelon radish, but I cannot be certain. And then golden beet. I love golden beets, and Nate really likes them grated, so we will go ahead and grate this one. I'm just gonna chop off the end here. Grate this one. Now again, you don't need to use the entire amount if it's a new food, so save the rest and use it in your evening salad or the next day. So you can save that. You don't need a lot. It's about having more variety. Because if you had a whole bunch of just a couple things, you wouldn't really be able to get much variety in there, because it would be so much of the other stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna mix the sunchokes with the beet here just slightly. You could use a food processor as well, it's totally up to you. Sprinkle that in here. All right. This cutting board is so awesome. I love it. All right. I do also want to add some radicchio. I'm sure you guys have seen radicchio before. We've got a little bit that's left from the fridge, so I'm just going to cut off the dry section and we'll chop this up. Just like so. There we go. So basically, what we've got in here right now is our greens and our roots. So those are two things that you can add to your salads. Start with your greens and then add your roots. So we're almost done with the roots. We just have to do the radishes. Let's get this in here first. Gotta share this around. Just like so. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, next up, we're gonna finish up our radishes. So I will just slice these ones. These ones are so gorgeous. So I'm just going to maybe quarter them. They're just super pretty. Look at this. Look how gorgeous those are. They are so pretty. And if you can find heirloom varieties of things, you can add so much color and beauty to your salads. It's really an art. And nature is so beautiful. It gave us so many gorgeous things to eat. And I think I'm gonna do this entire radish just because it's so pretty. And you can use a mandolin slicer if you wanted for this. It's totally up to you. You can slice and dice however you desire. There's no right or wrong way of doing it, as long as it gets chopped and you get to eat it. Oh, go offering me some smoothie. Look at that. Want to come in here and say hi?
Sure. Hello to everybody. Cheers. This looks like a good lunch.
It's going to be good. It's like usual.
All right, I'm going live too.
All right.
We'll see you in a little bit.
See ya.
Have fun.
All right. Yeah, so check these out. Look at these radishes. Look how pretty they are. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Don't forget, guys, go grab the bundle. The bundle is only here for 11 days, and it's brand new. Brand new. It's the best time to get our new products because we love launching in a bundle because you get the best price possible by getting the bundle. It's the best price that you'll ever get on our courses, so definitely go check it out. Click the link in the chat or send me a DM for the link. It's in my bio on Instagram. It'll be in the description on YouTube once this goes live on YouTube. And yeah, so here we go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save the radish for the top because why not? Let's get it all super pretty. So we'll chop up this purple one. This one's gorgeous too. And we find these mostly, Whole Foods has different varieties, Sprouts does, but farmers markets are the best places because a lot of those farmers are growing a lot of heirloom varieties. Look at these purple ones. Woo! Little purple circle beautifuls. They're awesome. And I think I'm just gonna leave, I think I'll leave those as circles for now. Okay, so once you've got your greens and your roots, then you can add other veggies that aren't really categorized anywhere specifically. I mean, they are categorized, but things like celery, corn, broccoli, cabbages, or cabbages would probably be considered a lettuce, but the things that aren't really a green, but aren't really a root, they're like above ground, like, broccoli, cauliflower, celery, that kind of thing. So you can add those next. And we're gonna add some celery here. I'm gonna thinly slice this celery. Woo! I've got 3 ribs of celery here that we're gonna add to our salads. And again, you don't need to add massive amounts. You just need to add many different things to your salads. All right. Here we go. Let's just chop this off. Delicious. It smells so fresh. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so we've got our celery. We'll add that after as well. Then, after you've added anything else that you want, like, again, your broccoli, your cauliflower, celery, fennel is another really good one. We don't have any fennel today. I've been trying to eat it every day because it's so good for the gut microbiome, especially my gut microbiome. So, but we don't have any, so I would put it in, but we don't have. Then we're gonna move on to our fruiting vegetables, what I call fruiting vegetables. Now these are vegetables that have seeds on the inside, which were actually classified as fruits. So things like tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, zucchini, these are all what I call fruiting vegetables. So then you're gonna go ahead and add these. We only have 1 tomato. Again, this is just like a random lunch. You guys get to see what we're making, but we only have 1 tomato left. So I'm gonna chop this tomato up, and we need to go shopping to get more stuff. And we'll add this tomato, and woo! There we go. And we've got a bell pepper. So I'll just start chopping this bell pepper. You could julienne it, you could slice it, you could add it to your sauce, you can do anything you like with that. I'm just gonna chop it in half and then I'll do little cubes of this. There we go. And you could add orange bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, you could add jalapeno, you could add the purple peppers. Just get as much color as you can into your salads. That's the goal, getting as much color as you possibly can and as much variety as you can into your salads. So here we go, we've got our bell pepper chopped. I'll just set that to the side too, we'll just put this all in here. And we've got our cucumber, so let's Nate really likes spiralized cucumber, so you could spiralize your cucumber. And I know I'm chopping really messy because I'm trying to do it fast for you guys. But here's some cucumber. I like to quarter it. Quarter those cucumbers. There we go. It's a mess. I'm just like totally just chopping whatever. I know I don't have the pro chef skills, but it's all good. I'm trying not to have you guys be bored watching me chop, so I'm trying to chop fast, but that's not always a good thing because I don't want to cut myself either. Oh my, that's the difference between alive in live time, because you get to watch me just stand here and chop stuff. So here we go, quartering these cucumbers. But this is what we do every day. We just stand here and we play some music, we chat about all kinds of stuff, we have fun, we get creative. This is awesome, getting in connection with our food. We love it. All right, so let's sprinkle on our celery and our bell peppers. There we go. Perfect, so you can just kind of like mix everything around a little bit. If you want, we'll have to take some pictures, as always. Okay, next up, we like to add fruit to our salad sometimes. Sometimes we'll add berries or other fruit. This is not essential, but we're gonna be adding mango because we're gonna have mango in our dressing, and we have like an insane amount of mangoes. So we need to use them. So we're gonna be putting mangoes in our salad, and we're gonna be making a mango dressing. So let's just chop these mangoes. I will keep the seeds to the side because I will eat those after. And now this one still has a little bit of seed action going on, but I like to just scoop it out first onto the cutting board. Get rid of these seed parts. Scoop it out. And again, like I said, you can add other fruit. Apples are really awesome to add to salads, and berries. I love adding apples and berries to salads because it gives that sweet edge as well as being savory. So you kind of get the best of both worlds in your salad. And it also adds more calories as well, which is really good. You're trying to make sure that you eat adequate calories. So there we've got our mangoes all sliced, and we're just gonna kind of haphazardly chop them up. No rhyme or reason here, just trying to get them chopped so we can get them in the salads. They're gonna taste delicious. Added here. All right, here we go. Add some mango to our salads. Why not? And we do have one that's slightly bigger than the other one, and I always have Nate eat that one because he does eat a little bit more than me sometimes. So that one will be his. All right, then once you've got your fruit in there, and I know there's a lot of steps to this, but this is like food for the gut microbiome. So it doesn't take a lot extra time. Yes, it does. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't take extra time, but as you do it more often, it gets easier and easier and easier. So next up is the aromatics. So onions, grated garlic if you want to do that. Any of the aromatics, you can add that next. So we're going to be doing green onion here. And I like a lot of, we're doing red onion, sorry. I was thinking of telling you guys to add green onion, because green onion is another aromatic one that you can add. I'm just going to dice this red onion up, or mince it, I guess, sort of. There we go. And I'm going to save this for the top. And then the last thing that you want to add to your salad is fresh herbs. So if you have fresh, well, maybe not the last thing. There is one more thing. Fresh herbs. So we've got some cilantro here that we are going to use. And I'm just going to chop up a little bit of this cilantro to add to the top of our salad. You can add as much or as little as you want. Or you could have a totally different herb. Maybe you want dill on here. Like mango and dill go really well together. So you could add that. But we're going to have cilantro because we have a lot in the fridge. And then, last but not least, we've got the microgreens and the sprouts. So Nate is currently doing a grow along. So if you are following along with us here for the bundle week, Nate's doing a grow along. So you can go to his Instagram, RawNattyNate with an 8, and watch the grow along on his channel. He's doing them every morning around 10 a.m. PST, but you can watch the replays as well. Or you can go grab the bundle and enroll in his course and learn how to grow your own sprouts, krauts, which we're going to add to our salad. We've got fermented carrot and onion in here that we're going to add to our salad that we fermented ourselves here at home. And microgreens. So you can learn how to grow sprouts, learn how to cultivate ferments, and learn how to grow your own microgreens in Nate's course, which is launching in the bundle. This is the cheapest that you're ever going to get our courses for, so now's the time to get our courses if you wanted those. So we've got some mung bean sprouts that we're going to add. Just sprinkle those on top. And again, normally we eat a lot more, but we just started a bunch yesterday for the grow along, so we're now officially out of sprouts. We need to grow more. But we've got lots of microgreens. So as you can see here, we've got some beet, we've got radish, broccoli, microgreens, and we're going to add those. You want to be careful with your beets to make sure that there's no seed holes. I see them right now. There's the little seeds kind of stick to the leaves. Make sure that you get those out because you don't want to be chewing on those. So be very diligent when you look through your microgreens to catch those. But we're going to add our microgreens here. Let's do these purple radishes. Purple radish. And then we've got our beet micros. And all of this counts as different variety. So make sure that you get that variety in. Have a bunch of different kinds of foods and enjoy the abundance. Feed that gut microbiome, because your microbiome feeds you. Your microbiome feeds you, gives you serotonin and all kinds of good stuff, your immune system. It converts certain nutrients into other nutrients for you. You need them, we need to feed them and to build nice and strong. So now we can decorate the rest of our salad. Oh, we've got more micros in here. Look at this gorgeous salad. We've also got sunflower microgreens that Nate grew. And again, you can learn how to grow all of these in Nate's course, which is in the bundle. Go grab the bundle, go enroll in his course, and learn how to grow all of your own microgreens and sprouts. Definitely want to go grab that. If you didn't want to, you can always order fresh microgreens from Perfect Foods Inc. They ship nationwide, so if you're ever interested in that, that's an option too. But we want people to grow your own, learn how to cultivate in your office. Look at the mess I'm making here. There's sprouts everywhere, microgreens everywhere. All right, so here's what the salad looks like right now. Yes. There you go. Awesome, awesome. What do we got here? May need 30 minutes featuring. Oh, I can't read. It's too far away. So here's the salads. So we've made the salads, and I'm just going to decorate here with our purple and pink beautiful radishes. Radishes are probably one of my favorite foods next to sunchokes. Sunchokes are amazing. Absolutely my new favorite food. And then I'm gonna put the onion and the cilantro on last. So now that we've done the salad, and it normally doesn't take this long to make a salad, but it's because I'm talking to you guys and I'm going through the details. So it doesn't take this long to make the salad itself. It does take a lot less time. But we're gonna make the dressing now. So I'm winging the dressing. Now there are 5 things that you want to add to make an epic dressing, and you can make an epic dressing with pretty much anything you have. So we're going to start off with our sweet. We always start with a sweet. We're going to add 2 mangoes. Now I'm making this dressing for 2 people, and I'm winging it. I'm just making it up as I go. So there's no recipe for this. Take note if you want to try it. Again, I'm saving these mango seeds because I will eat them after, that's for sure. I'm putting 2 Untitled mangoes into our blender. There we go. These mangoes, they're just coming into season here in Vegas, and they're so delicious. These ones are really good. We got a whole case. I think there was about 20 Untitleds for $8.99. So we bought a couple cases, and now we have to eat the mangoes, which is great because we do have a lot of mangoes in our salads, in our smoothies, in our dressings. Just get all those delicious hydrating calories into our bodies. So here we go. We've got our mangoes added. Okay, so you can add other sweets like dates. Dates are typically the base of most of my dressings, and the reason being is because number 1, we need a sweet in a dressing to have a balanced palate, but number 2, we need the calories as well, because to be completely honest, this whole salad is probably only like maybe 200, 250 calories, maybe a little more because it's got the mango in it, but it's not that many calories in just the greens. We need to get our calories in our dressing, so that's why I use dates and fruit in the dressing to make sure that we get enough calories and we're not hungry like an hour later. So I'm gonna add, we've got 4 in there, I think. I'm gonna add 5 dates. So I'm adding 5 dates to this dressing. So now we've got our sweet done. We're using mango and dates as the base of this dressing. You can do whatever fruit you want. You can do dates and peaches, you could do berries, you could do apple is a good one, figs, you could use dried apricots. Apricot and mango is a really good combination too. So you can use different kinds of sweets and play around with different kinds of recipes for yourself. Then we are going to move to the sour. Now you can have 2 options. We here in our house, we use apple cider vinegar. I know there's some people who don't, but we do. And I'm gonna add maybe a tablespoon-ish, give or take. But you can skip that if you want and just use lemons. I'm gonna use 1 lemon and we're gonna juice it. I have this handy dandy nifty little juicy thing that goes onto, or is in a mason jar. So you basically just juice the lemon right into the mason jar. It's pretty cool. And I think I have a link for this in my Lissa's list. You'll have to DM me to get that list. I can send you that list. I'm going to actually put it up on my website as a polished thing that you guys can just download. But here's the lemon juice. We're going to add the juice of 1 lemon. Then we move on to our aromatics and spices. So that's going to be garlic all the way. I've got 3 cloves here. Garlic is actually also very high in inulin, which is great for the gut microbiome as well. I know there's some people who say that garlic kills bacteria. It does, but it doesn't kill your good bacteria. It's actually food for your good bacteria. And I believe garlic is amazing, so we eat a lot of it. We definitely eat a lot of garlic. And I'm gonna add, oh my gosh, like 4 cloves, 5 cloves maybe. They're not massive cloves. And sometimes I even just leave the paper on, the garlic skin. Sometimes I just leave it on there. I don't mind. Then I like to add onion as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit, just 1 thick onion ring. So I've got 1 thick onion ring that I'm gonna add to this. So those are your aromatics. Now you could add green onion stalks or maybe a little bit of leek. You want to go slow with this as well. If you have a sensitive stomach, you can do 1 clove of garlic or half a clove of garlic or whatever feels good for you. And then I am adding some Irish moss gel to our dressing because we add Irish moss gel to our smoothies and our dressings lately just as a bonus nutrition. Come on, get in here. This one's pretty thick. We didn't add enough water when we created this gel. We're adding about 2 tablespoons or so of Irish moss gel. Then we need our fat source. So normally for lunch, we stick with chia seeds or flax. Maybe we rarely use flax in a dressing, but we'll just put chia seeds to get the omega-3. But today we're going to be using tahini, and we're going to add about maybe 2 tablespoons. So it's about a tablespoon each worth of tahini in this dressing. You can use any fat source you want. If you want, you could skip it if you want. You could just use chia if you want. But that's the 4th aspect of a really good dressing. So we've got our sweet, we've got our sour, or our citric acid or whatever, and then we've got our aromatic and our fats. And finally, for a good raw vegan dressing, is our spices. So we're gonna be adding jalapeno. I'm going to just chop this up. If you don't want it super spicy, take the seeds and the pith out of your jalapeno. We like it spicy, so we're gonna add the whole thing. I want to add ginger and turmeric as well. So we've got some turmeric root here. I'm just gonna add about this much. Not much, just enough. And for ginger, I will add kind of like one big chunk. I like a lot of ginger, so we'll add a big chunk there. And then my favorite part is making it taste the way I imagine it will taste. So we're gonna just add a bunch of spices. And again, this is not a recipe, I'm just winging it, so there's no measurements, really, it's just kind of guessing. And this is how we do it. We don't always follow a recipe. So I'm adding maybe, I don't know, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. We've got some onion powder here. I love adding onion powder to my dressings. It tastes so good. That's about a teaspoon. It's a lot. I like adding ground mustard, but don't go too heavy on the mustard. Maybe just like a 1/4 teaspoon, because it can be pretty intense. I have been eating fennel seeds every single day. I've been putting them in sprinkling them on my salads. I've been putting them in my dressings because it's such a great microbiome food. If you have gas or bloating issues, have some fennel seeds on your salad. Just sprinkle a little bit. And with time, obviously it's not gonna help right in that instance, because you're gonna build your gut microbiome by adding a little bit of everything. With time, it gets easier to digest. So we're just gonna add maybe an 1/8 or a 1/4 teaspoon or so. We've got some turmeric. I already added fresh, but I'm gonna add a little bit of powdered turmeric. let's see what else here. We've got garam masala. We're gonna make kind of like a curry flavor style. Mango curry, or mahini curry. We've got some fenugreek leaves. This is the last of my fenugreek leaves. I'm gonna have to order more. I love fenugreek leaves. I try to eat those every week. And we've got curry powder. So I'm gonna put quite a bit, maybe a teaspoon worth of curry powder in here, or more. Why not? And that's that. That's a wrap. Okay, so here is our dressing. Mango, date, tahini, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, jalapeno, garlic, ginger, turmeric, and all the spices, I believe, and onion. So we'll put that on here. And I need a jar. We'll just use the lemon juice jar. Add some water. So I typically, you could start with half a cup or 1 cup. It depends on how much fresh fruit you have in your dressing. Because if you have fresh fruit or even cucumber, like if you made a cucumber dill, for example, and you used cucumber, that's going to provide a lot of hydration. So you might want to start slow with the water. But again, it depends on the consistency that you want. So we're going to add just a little over a cup, but I'm going to have extra just in case I want to make it thinner. And we are using the vacuum blender. I gotta grab it. Hold on 1 second. Here is our vacuum blender. I just have to plug it in over here. So this is from John Kohler's website, discountjuicers.com. It's the BioChef. So when you buy the BioChef attachment, you're getting the vacuum part, you're getting the lid, and you're getting this special BPA-free jug that fits on the old school blenders. This does not work on the new Accent series or the Bluetooth. It won't work on those ones, but it does work on the old school ones. This is a 6300 and it does fit on the 5200 as well. So if you have an older Vitamix base, grab the vacuum jug. It's a brand new jug and the bearings on the jug are strong enough to deal with the vacuum. And you get this special lid that vacuum seals. So we just put that on there. And again, if you want the link, send me a DM. Send me a DM on Instagram. Please, and I can get you the link for this if you want. And then all you do is put the vacuum on top and push the button. It's a little loud, but it's sucking out all the air right now so that we can blend in a vacuum, basically without the air. So when you're blending without the air, you're not oxidizing your dressing ingredients as much as if you blended with the air. Plus, if you have issues with gas and bloating, switching to a vacuum blender can greatly help because you're not consuming a whole bunch of air into your digestive tract. So, this is a great investment, and we wish that we would have bought it sooner because it's seriously amazing. And I wish I could read your guys' comments. Let's see. Can I see? I can't see. But know I love you guys. And don't forget to go grab the bundle if you haven't yet. It's available until April 11th. And after April 11th, you will not be able to buy this bundle ever again. It won't be available. So please go grab the bundle. It's going to be the best price for Nate and my course. So check it out. You can also click on the link and go scroll through the website. See all the goodies that you're getting for 49 bucks because you might see a couple things and you're like, ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. You get everything for $49. So go check it out. We've got our vacuum. It's all sealed, so there's no air in here, or very, very little. Can't say none, but it's very, very little air in here, and we're just gonna blend this up really quick. Now I am noticing that I want more water in this, so I have to add more water. So you can release the vacuum by pulling the seal off and just take off the top and add more water. Now I'm not going to re-vacuum seal it just for the sake of the live, but If we were just making lunch, I would re-vacuum seal it, but I'm not going to put you guys through that. You could taste your dressing and see how you like it, and if you do, let's try it out here. Yes, fresh, so good, perfect consistency. This is our mango tahini dressing, and yes, we will probably use the entire amount. There might be a little bit left because I added extra water, so there might be quite a bit of dressing. We might save it and add it to our salad tonight, not sure. But we want to try and eat all of this dressing because we want the calories. So I am not going to pour it on the salad because Nate is still in his live and I'd like to continue chatting with you guys. Maybe I will. I'll just drizzle a little bit because why not, right? I'll drizzle a little bit just for you guys to see. There we go. Just for pictures. That is so good. All right, next up, I want to use some ferments. We have here, okay, some carrots that we fermented. I'm just going to add those to our salad here. Maybe 3. Oh, there's some jalapeno in here too, so I'll add a jalapeno and maybe some of this garlic. Delicious. Awesome. Cool. So we can add ferments to the top. And if you want, I don't have any with me right here, but you could sprinkle some stuff on there. You could even do, let's do a little bit of smoked paprika. Just have a little bit here. Make sure your fingers are dry. And sprinkle some smoked paprika on top if you wanted to. Just for extra color, if you want. Delicious. And it's so pretty on the radishes. There we go. Sweet. So that's lunch, basically. That's how we make our lunches, and then we'll sit down, we'll play chess, or we'll watch some YouTube or Star Trek, and we'll just enjoy our salad. So here's the salad finished, ready to go. So, to recap, to build a great salad, you start with your leafy greens, you add your roots, you add your other vegetables like your celery, your broccoli, your cauliflower, whatever else, mushrooms if you want, corn, any of those. Then your fruiting vegetables like your tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, bell pepper, and then your sprouts and microgreens. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. And your aromatics, or if you do like jalapeno or anything in there, add that. And then for your dressing, you've got your 5, you've got your sweet, so your fruit, your dates, you've got your sour, your lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, or other citrus, you've got your aromatic, your garlic, your ginger, your jalapeno, your whatever. You've got your fats, if you're gonna add fats, chia, we use tahini, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, avocado, whatever you wanna add. And then your spices. Just get creative, play around with different flavors, and enjoy. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna stay on Instagram. I'll turn off my YouTube, but I'll stay on Instagram and answer a couple of your questions if you have any. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna come around and we're gonna continue. Hello, my friends. All right, I'm gonna stop recording here.